there is a joke that they call Judea. I mean, when you go and you return back to the history of those Gohem, Gentile, non-Israeli Jews, who have nothing to do with Judea itself. When you go return back to the history, Constantine, before Constantine, the rise of the Messiah, what happened to the Israelis when they ran away to their cousins, the Ishmaelite, and mixed there in the region, mainly the Ishmaelian territory. They even went, no, regardless. You go, for example, in Europe, when they finished the last touch on the book called Talmud, the crazy. I mean, these who call themselves, how can you? I mean, there is some things happen that prove what I am saying, the facts, and prove what so many people say. Look how they consider that Judea is renewed. There is a person, and I forget his name, the one who said from now on the Jew should only marry one Jewish woman. It's a group of people who got nothing to do with the Israelis. They accepted Islam when the Israelis were favored, and with time, they are part of Europe, especially with the church, one wife, each husband. They start they're not forgetting. They start proclaiming that they are the Israelite. Understand me? And then the devil start making with this project. That Europe is between for Jews and Christians. Of course, they have nothing to do with Judea. Definitely not Israelis. Ashkenazis, Marsilians, the Euro-Indian Gypsies, the Russians, the West. They don't. Italy, Greece, Armenian. Look at them. But people think that Europe is all about Judea, Christianity. You got nothing to do with the Messiah, son of Virgin Mary. That's it. And you have nothing to do with the Israeli race or Israeli culture, the Israeli way of living. You got your goyim. Is it hard for you to recognize the truth after all of this time? So, I forget his name. And this person, even the joke of the Western back, they themselves, among them, so many people who wrote things that this all lies, what they are doing right now in front. It's a project of the devil. These people knew we're Jew in Europe in a certain period. Until Muhammad, after Muhammad, peace be upon him, we're Jew. So they start distinguishing themselves in Europe as the Jewish people. With time, the European found that you Jew, then you belong to Holy Land. Do you understand the point? This is it. Exactly like now with the so-called Shiite. You're calling yourself a Shiite, so you should be there in Karbala and Najaf in Iraq. Do you understand this? When I say you are doomed and I curse you and I wish you the destruction. It is the same with the so-called Hindus, by the way, and so-called Buddhists, and so many. But I just want to explain to you, those people are stupid right now. Jewish people. They look in the Talmud. It's corrupted by the devil. Yeah, Jew, Talmud, our Talmud, Munira, David Star. Yeah. Craziness. They have nothing to do with David, peace be upon him. This is a dimensional, magical star, have a lot of shape, even in India, among the so-called Hindus. I mean, if you go to this cross, it is a cross, definitely, the German Nazis. But there is also different sort of crosses even in India, with the same shape. But regardless, before the Messiah, before David, peace be upon him, this is the dimensional star. I don't want to go and talk about the chest, black and white, or safa. These people are crazy. They are crazy. They are stupid. Stupid. How can it? I'm Jew, Holy Land. We Jew. We took this house, and the Palestinian among them, the natives. This is Gog Magog. This is the real face of the white person. So if you, I'm not saying God. I'm not saying God. So I'm wondering from those black who brought to Iraq and killed the natives there, or those African flasher who just recently start saying we are the real Israelis descended from Solomon, and the Ashkenazis and other gypsies from Europe saying to them, you used to be slave to Solomon. Solomon is our grandfather. Craziness. Look at the shit we're dealing with. Father, Son, That's Satan and his antichrist servant. And the holy satanic tagut. Freaks! Crazy! Bucko! Yeah. Like the so-called Shiite. Why are you angry from Saddam? Why? Fuck you. He should do more. He should do more to you. You shouldn't be there. How can we deal with Gog Magog? We curse them. Allahumma, you are more powerful than them, those satanic servants who worship. No, don't talk to me about some good sides here and there. You belong to the devil, and the devil belongs to hellfire. That's it. The cross, Gog and Magog, they spread the information about the cross, and then they enslave you in the name of the cross, and they made the Nazism and racial discrimination in the name of the cross, all crusade in the name of the cross, and the Antichrist, and yet there is some African bothering us. Muhammad is the message. It's a joke. It's inspired by the devil. He's a racist, Muhammad. He's behind slavery. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter. Fuck off. Yeah, fuck off. Don't complain from racism while you are the biggest one of the biggest supporter of racism. Go to the Holy Land, our Holy Land, and the invasion in Iraq. I'm not going to talk about Afghanistan because many others involved. The bastard, the fuckers in Gulf states, they are agents. And they are nuts. And the intruders are fuckers in Gulf states. And they are the racists. These Gulf states leaders do not represent us, and they do not deserve any respect. They are pimps and son of a bitches. And I have the right to say what I am saying. And go and pee in your mother faces and eat your own shit. And show respect to the Quran. Alaykum.